Oh, that design would get some whiny crying their mama. We continue from the previous chapter. Shaka reveals a lot of stuff this time. He reveals that O'Hara had discovered the truth about the Void Century, as Robin made us understand a while ago, and this is what caused the Buster Call that destroyed all of the research. Vegapunk makes it clear that if he ever speaks about it, he can get killed too, so he won't reveal much more, at least not if he wants to stay alive. Robin is intrigued as to how he knows, even though everything was obliterated and burned to ashes. Vegapunk then reveals something big to us. O'Hara's will never faded. He was an old friend of Clover, Robin's mentor. He couldn't believe that he was plotting or was anything close to evil. He always known him as a fellow curious adventurer that loved history. When he went there, he discovered that there was tons of books hidden in a lake. Those books were saved thanks to the last actions of Robin's mother. The Marines didn't catch the importance of this, but Vegapunk did. I still can't believe that no Marines made any mentions to the higher-ups about a huge lake filled with books while doing a report. You could argue that they thought the books would be all too damaged to hold any importance, but I find this a bit clumsy from Oda. The books being intact even though they were within this lake for months is hardly believable too. I would have preferred Vegapunk mentioning that he couldn't understand every information those books holded because of them being damaged, thus explaining how he hasn't achieved everything he wanted. Back to the books. He wanted to take them all, but the higher-ups didn't care. At that exact same time, giants took those books for themselves, and Dragon appears at the same time. A younger looking dragon who doesn't have his mark on his face yet. He appears to be angry at Vegapunk, working for the government. He is utterly frustrated by how the government seems to be trying to control everything, even erase civilization just to keep themselves safe, most likely relating to one of his friends, Kuma. This specific incident is a spark that lit the huge wildfire that Dragon's revolution will become. Vegapunk mocks this will of Dragon. He even mentions that Dragon doesn't like violence. That's maybe why he was so disgusted about Sabo killing someone. Thanks to his friends Kuma and Ivankov, he harnessed enough power to lead the biggest revolution in the world. This makes me wonder why Dragon never talked about it to Robin. It's certainly weird to hide something like that from her. Anyway, I found this to be extremely good from Oda. We are attached to the story of O'Hara, and it's one of the saddest ones we get to read during the whole manga, so we can totally get behind Dragon's fury towards the government for this specific disaster. But Oda shits on me once again. Soul is still alive, yeah. I know it was foreshadowed with the name of Aokiji's attack being Ice Time Capsule, but this death, this one death, was so important to Robin's character that making it not a real one is really pissing me off. He is most likely the burned man that Kid mentioned, and the one who ordered the giants to save the books from O'Hara. He even let Vegapunk read all of it, which Vegapunk capitalized on, to get so much knowledge that he would apply it to create everything he had. It kinda takes away the magic from Vegapunk, in my opinion, since now it's more or less revealed that after this event, he tries to restore past technologies, even though I think he does create some new things, like the hamburger maker. After Shaka pulls all of the Mugiwaras to another room to show them something, we cut to Luffy's team, discovering a geezer stuck in the robot, because he warped there by accident. That old geezer is none other than Vegapunk. Crazy and wild design, as shown within the flashback, but toned down when it comes to his head size. I suppose he divided that thing inside of all of his bodies. The reference to Newton and Einstein are really cool. I'm happily surprised by this design. Now, to be honest, I don't think Bonnie will do anything to Vegapunk, especially now that he can explain what happened to Kuma, and why he did that. It most likely happened after a few chapters, upon seeing the Marine wanting to destroy all that he worked for. Oda really seems to be planting seeds of what could become future equipments of the Mugiwara, and I will love them to use them during battle, especially for Usopp and Nami. What do you think of Soul coming back or Vegapunk's design? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. See ya!